From imoo HQ, and today I'm excited to introduce you our latest product, imoo Z7, and we also talk about imoo Z1. And before starting talking about the characteristic and the feature of the watches, I want to introduce a little bit about imoo company. And it was in 2015 when he launched his first series of watches, and in few years he gained popularity in the market, and especially from 2021 with imoo Z6 and imoo Z1 he hold the top position in the world for the watches for kids. And this is not just a watch, because you can do a lot of things, and so I can define it like a watch phone. And we will see together the feature of these watches, but I want to start with the story behind these watches and the imoo company. Everything started in 2012 when Mr. Kimi was in a business trip, and he wanted to find a gift for his son, but he has no idea what to give to his son. And I think many people, many parents has experienced at least once this same situation, and I can imagine too, because you want to show your kids that you love him and you want the better gift, you want to give him the better gift. And imoo Z7 could be the answer to this problem. While well, we can see the features together. First of all, imoo Z7 has a dual camera, HD dual camera. It has the front camera with 2 megapixels and the rear camera with 5 megapixels. So this is very important because you can make a video call with someone, and you can show your face with the front camera. But with the rear camera, you can show the environment and show better where you are, and yeah, the other people, you know, on the other side can understand better what you are doing and where are you. And you can also take pictures. So if you want to take a picture or a video about your environment, you can easily do, because what happens usually with normal watches, you have on your whistle, and if you have only the front camera, if you have to flip the watch or do something like this, it's not very comfortable. But with imoo Z7 you can easily flip the watch, and with the rear camera you can easily show the environment, take a picture, take a video, and it's very easy to do and very comfortable. And another important thing with the camera is that also it has the AI scanning. So what you can do with the AI scanning, you can take a picture of whatever you want, and then you can understand what the picture is. For example, your kid is playing outside, and he wants to take a picture to understand what a particular animal or plants is. He can easily use the camera with the AI scanning, and he will understand easily what it is. And we can try together later, so stay tuned. And if you guys have any question, feel free to let me know in the comment, so I can explain more or give you more information, and in this way I can answer to your question. Another important thing of imoo watches are, in particular with imoo Z7, is the precise satellite position. It means that you have, according to Galileo, GPS, GDS, and Baidu, and other systems, you can have a precise location, so you can understand where your kid is in every situation. You can see in real time the position that your kid has, but not just only in real time. You can also check 14 days later back to see where your kid was. And this is very important because you can be sure and aware of your kids, or better, where your kids was. And next, another important feature is the water resistance. We can try here together, and this is water. We can try putting I'm watch here. Let me try. Okay, this is under the water and it's still working. For example, here, yeah, I don't know if you see, but it's still working. So you can also receive video calls and calls under the water. It's not a problem, and it's very important because your kids can still use the watch while it's raining outside, or maybe he play with water, or he's swimming, or maybe washing his hand, and it's not a problem because it will still working. And also today we have ice here. I can show you better in here. This is ice, and it's not a problem because the watch still working, as you can see. And so the watch resists also in low temperature, in high temperature, under the water, or inside the ice. And this means that it's very resistant, and you don't have to be worried about your kids can break it, because it's very difficult that it happen. We can see together the different features about the watch, and I can show you here. Okay, let's start. When we turn on the watch, you can just oh yeah, of course. Okay, when we turn on the watch, we can see the hour and the date. But if we go on the right, we can see the chats. And for example, here we can see that the kids sent audio or other messages from friends or the family. If we go right again, we can see the virtual me. It is like a virtual avatar that your kid can customize as he wants. You can collect points and share the virtual me with friends, and compete also with other friends. Then if we go right one more time, we can see all the different apps that the watch has. We can start watching the first one, that is adding friends. Adding friends with imoo Z7 is very easy. You can just simply bump two watches, and then you can instantly add new friends. And this means that your kids not just can make easily friends, but then he can stay and keep in touch with them. And this is a good way to socialize and more people. The following up is the steps counter. You can see your number of steps to daily steps, but also the steps that your friends have made. And this is a little ranking where you can see the most the highest steps of your friends, and you can compete with them. So this is a funny way to stay fit and stay in touch with your friends. Then you can see the health, and we can see that the first thing is the body temperature, because the imoo Z7 can measure the temperature of your kids, and in this way you can understand how you feel, and maybe you can prevent some disease. And yeah, this measurement is 47, so it always measure your kid's body temperature, and you will be sure that he is fine. Then we have the heart rate. You can see the heart rate of your kids, and not just in this moment, but the whole day. And also in this way you can understand how he is, and what maybe he is doing. Maybe if, for example, he is in a running, his heart rate will be higher than normal, and you can understand it. And yeah, next we have the blood oxygen here, because you can also measure your blood oxygen, and also in this way, also in this case, you can understand better the feeling of your kids and how he feels. Next, we have the sports mode, where you can compete with other friends or familiar, and you can use the sports mode, for example, for when you go running or when you go swimming, and you can see your time, the duration of the activity, your heart rate, the distance, and many other things. If we go on, we can see the level. The level is just the experience that your kids has with the watch, because with the daily ranking, the activities that he does, and the other features, he can collect points to compete with other people, with friends, and then he can gain these points to achieve some maybe some features to personalize and customize his virtual me. So next we have the album. It's just simply the gallery where you can find all the past memories of your kids. And the camera, like I said before, we can try it now together. This is the front camera, you can see here, but also the rear camera. We can easily use it by simply flipping up the watch. And to take a photo, you can just tap on the screen, and then you can decide to save or cancel. And if you want to see the past photos, you can do also from here. You can switch to the video mode, just simply going on the left. Another little feature about the cam is also the sticker cam. It's a funny way for your kids to have fun, and he can take funny photos of him and maybe with other friends, and then he can share these photos with you on directly, and you can see this directly on your phone. Then we have funny cam. Is like the previous one, but it's like yeah, here. This is the smile detection, so he give a score to our smile, and mine is 79, but your kids maybe can be a better score. You have the smile contest, so your kid can compete, or he can do it with other people, with friends, and have fun in this way. And also the virtual me, you can take a photo here to create a virtual me. We can see together. Is generating. For example, here I can show you. This is my virtual me, and it's called Fairy Knight Girl. I don't know why a girl, but it's funny, and maybe also your kids have fun with this function. A normal feature is the alarm clock. You can set an alarm to have a reminder to something, and also the messages. Now it requires to have the SIM card inside, but this is you can also connect to the Wi-Fi to send messages and to receive messages, not just only with the SIM card. Then we have the call features, so your kids can easily make a call. For example, he can insert the number and then dial the call. A normal stopwatch, you can take the time in every situation you want. Then the app center, you can easily manage the application on these watches, and yeah, you can see all the apps that are installed on the watch, and you can manage them. You can see the details about the application, the version number, and you can also remove this application directly from the watch. Yeah. From the settings, you can customize the experience on the watch. You can easily change the brightness if you want more brightness or less brightness. You can also decide after how many seconds the screen can turn off. For example, 30 seconds, 20, 15, 10 or less. Then you can adjust the ringtone volume. You can decide if you want a vibrate mode, a ring mode, or both together. You can also control the volume. You can raise, as you can see, now it's louder than before. You can also decide the ringtone, and there are many to choose. For example, this, or we can just, yeah, this is the default. You can also decide the text tone. It means that the ringtone is for calls and video calls, but you can also change for the text messages. Yeah, exactly. You can also change the flipping settings, because you can decide what happens when you flip the watch. For example, when it is turned off. I can show you here. Now it's turned off, but I flip the watch and then the camera is turning on. You can also decide to activate the video call or the video or nothing. But I think if you have the camera in this option is very useful. You can also decide that for answering the call or the video call, you can just flipping the watch and then you will answer the call or the phone calls. And you can also connect to the Wi-Fi easily from the watch. You can see the software update. You can manage the Bluetooth, the application, and many other settings from here. If we go on here, we can see the storage and how many storage the different application has. in the watch. For example, we have the album that has the highest storage location, because we have many photos and videos here, but the storage is very large, so you don't need to worry. And in any case, you can transfer all the photos, the videos, and the chats from the application on your phone, and we will see in the details later how the application on the phone works. And you can also use the erase. For example, if you want to challenge a friend or someone else who has the same watch, and in this way you can have a funny way to stay in touch with your friends. You can find also the virtual me in here, but also from here. And if you go down, you can also see the theme. You can see the trending, the theme that you like the most, or the wallpaper. You can customize the icon, the flipping up animation. For example, if you want to change, you can do it here. You can choose others, and in this way you can customize the experience in the experience of the watch. For example, now I change with this purple animation. We can see together how it works. Yeah, as you can see, you can customize the experience and the animation. But not just the animation, you can also customize the icons. For example, if it's load, okay, now it's not loading, maybe, yeah, now it's loaded. You can download other different icons, but now we can keep using this theme. You can also change the wallpaper. You can do it from here or directly from the application on your phone. And yeah, as you can see here, you have different theme, and you can choose the one you prefer. If we go down, we can see the AI scanning. As I said before, the watch now told us to use the rear camera. And for example, I put here the pen, and then with the watch I will scan the environment, and as we can see, it is scanning. Yeah, it say that this is a ballpoint pen, and that's true because this is a ballpoint pen. So your kids can use this function, for example, to scan the environment and the plants, the animal that he has around. Someone is asking if we have some games on the watch, and okay, and we don't have any games on the watch, but because the watch is not to have fun, but is to keep in touch between the kids and the parents. And if your kids want to have fun with some friends, or just to using the watches, can have fun, like for example with the AI the camera, the sticker cameras, or the weekly competing or ranking. So there are many ways for your kids to have fun without any games, and you don't have to be worried that he spend too much time on the watch, because there are no games or particular application like social media, and this is also very important. And we can continue, and I can show you the function and the feature that you can find on the application on your smartphone. Okay, we can go on the imoo app here. Okay, when you open the application, you will see the chat, and you can easily see the history of the chat, the message that your kid has sent and received, the call that he made and that he received, and also you can hear and listen the audio that your kids made or received. Then you can also clear the chat, for example, or changing the background. And you can also send a message to the other person directly from the application. You don't need to have the watch to do it. And as you can see, you can also make some group chat with more than one people. And yeah, in this way you can stay connected with more people. You can see your kids chats and be sure that he has only the people that you want. Then another important feature is the location, because you can see the real-time location. For example, now we are looking this, but it's not just the real-time location, because you can go back up to 14 days back, and you will be able to see, let me see if we have any recording. Yeah, for example, here you can see that the kids has made a route, and you can see that it was in the past. It's not today and it's not now. So you can see the path that he made, but also the exactly track that he done. Yes, like this. And you can see also the distance and the time that he did. And so you in this way you can be sure that your kids only goes in the right places and the places that you want to, and you don't have to worry about it. And yeah, you can also see the route from here. You can just you can also don't play from the screen, but also in the bottom, and you can choose exactly where to use it. And as you can see, I think you can see that the track that your kids has already done is blue, and the track your kid has to do is light blue. So you also can see these differences. You can also have the settings to if you want to check the past trajectory. And yeah, if we go on, we can make a video call directly from the application. And for example, we can try now making a video call with from the phone to the smartwatch from here. Oh, is the other watch? Yeah, it was this watch. So we can try again. Yeah, as you can see, we can make a video call from here. And but you can also make a video call directly from your watch, for example from here. Yeah, okay, maybe it's not these devices, but anyway you can make a a video call also from the watch. As you can see, you cannot just only receive video calls. Other settings, features that you can see, you can find on the application are first of all the watch contacts, because you can see all the contacts that your kid has, and in this way you can manage and be sure that your kid has only the people that you want and not strangers or people that you don't want. And another important feature is that the watch will reject, you can reject the stranger's call from unknown people, and in this way you will be sure that your kids will be in a safe environment. Very important is the class mode, because if you don't want your kid using the watch in some specific time, like for example during the school or the lesson time, or maybe during the night, you can easily set the schedule from here, and he won't be able to use the watch anymore. Or better, he can use it, but just to see the basic function like a normal watch, as the time, the date, and he can continue receiving the video call, the call only from the emergency contact, but not from other people. We can try here together. For example, we can set the class time starting in now it's 4:23, so we can start into 4:24, and it will be end in 4:25. Save, and now we can use the watch in a normal way. As you can see before, it has the same function, but as soon as the time will be 24, we cannot use it anymore like the normal imoo Z7 watch, but just like a normal smartwatch. And maybe a few seconds, but yeah, okay. And you can also decide to allow or not allow the calls from stranger, from the admin or moms from here. Now, as you can see, it's 4:24, so the watch is in the class mode, and if you can see here, you cannot go on the right, you can only go on the left to receive the call from the emergency contact. You cannot use the other application. And yeah, if you go here, you want to try to go out, you cannot exit, because you can do it only from the application, so your kids cannot exit from the class mode directly from the watch, but you have to turn off from your phone. And in this way you will be sure that your kids won't use the watch in class modes, during class or in times that you don't want. And now you can see that is 4:25, so the watch is now in a normal mode. You can see and use all the application like a normal time. So we can go on and see the difference, the other features. You have the low power mode, maybe if you forgot to charge it, but I don't think you don't need to worry, because the watch is a large battery. It has like 720 milliampere, so it's very durable, and it can last up to 100 hours, and you don't need to worry about this. But anyway, you can turn on the low power mode from here, and Yeah, if you try to turn on the power mode, the application advises you that some features are disabled and you cannot use all the features. We can try here together. Now we are in the low power mode, and let's see. Yeah, when we turn on the watch, we can see that he advised us that the watch is in the lower power mode, so you can keep using the calls and the video calls, and you can see the contacts. But if you want to use the application, the watch advises you that the watch is in the lower power mode, so the other application are unavailable. And if you try to exit, you can do it only from the watch. And yeah, now I changed to normal mode, and as you can see, we can use it like normally. We have all the application, and we can do many other things. Next, we can find the app disabled features. It means that you can choose, for example, the time that your kids can spend on a specific application, or you can also turn on or turn off the application, so your kid won't be able to use it anymore. For example, now I turn off the funny cam, and if we try to use it from the watches, we can see that it is a different color. It's not bright as the other application, and if we try to open it, we can see that it shows that the parental control is activated, so the app is disabled and we cannot use it anymore. But if we change with no limit from the application, yeah, you can see here that the app came back normally with the same brightness as the other application. And if we try to use it, we can do it. And yeah, as we can see before, now we can do the smile test, for example. You can also choose the period in which your kids can use the application. For example, from 8 to 4:30. So in some specific time that you don't want him or her to use it, you can just set the time from the application. Yeah, you can do it for every application that your kid has on the watch. You can also manage the chat directly from here. You can use the settings from here. You can set some limits or restrict the use that your kids can do. And also you can manage the time that your kids spend on the watch. For example, you can see how many time your kids spend on every specific application, and also you can see the total available time for the application is 60 minutes, because we set here 60 minutes. So if your kids will use this application in total for more than 6 minutes, then they will be unavailable later. And if he wants to use it, he has to ask you to change the setting only from the application on the smartphone. And yeah, you can see not just for today, but also in the past week, and you can see how many times your kid spends on the different application. And if you don't want to if you don't want him to spend too many times, you can set a limit or control the application from your phone. Yeah, we also have the App Center where you can manage the different applications that your kid has on the watch, and you can download or update new application. We can find also the fitness features. That is the place where you can find the step count of your kids. As you can see here in the blue circle, in the bigger, the calories burned in the middle circle in the orange, and finally the duration in the smaller one in the green one. And yeah, you can see all the specific, you can see the number, not just for today, but you can go back and see the number of the past days. You can also use you can also see the recording of swimming and running activities. You can see, for example, the duration, the calories burned, the distance, and the average heart rate. So if you want to keep a recording of your kids, you can do it directly from here, and also he can see this from his watches, but also from the application in the smartphone. You can also change the settings. For example, if you want a different daily goals for the calories burned, for the fitness, or the step count, you can change from here. You can adjust whatever you want, if you want more or if you want less. And you can do this for all the different features. And the fitness data, they are important for the to have accuracy and to determine the performance of your kids. You can set the gender, the birth, the height, and the weight, and in this way you can have better and precise performance of your kids. And yeah, but we can also see the health monitoring directly from the smartphone. We can see the body temperature, not just for today, but we can go back in the other days, and it can alert us that the temperature is too high, and in this way you can make a call to him to understand how he is and how he feels. And you can also prevent some disease. If you want to know more about the body temperature, you can also find more details under these features, and you can also find the heart rate in the health mode. And it is the body temperature. You can see the heart rate in this moment, but you can also go back in the last days to see the past records. And also in this case you can understand better the feelings and the condition of your kids, and it can help you to prevent some disease or illnesses of your kids. And even here you can change the settings if you want to know more about the heart rate, and if you want to receive a notification if the kid's heart rate is too high, and you can do it from here, and you can set the level that you want. And in this way, if your kid is doing some activities or something happen and the heart rate is too high, you will be notified immediately, and in this way you can make a call to him to make sure that he is in a good conditions. And Then we have the blood oxygen, and as the other, you can see the blood oxygen of your kids, and if you want to have more details, you can find here, and you can see the blood oxygen for the currently day, but you can also go in the previously days and understand better your kids conditions. And you don't have just only the physical part, because you can also check the mood of your kids. And for example, here you can see the mood, the emotion that he has. For example, happy, pleasure, good, calm, or not so hot. And it helps you to understand better his feelings, and not just only the physical condition, but also the emotional part of your kids. And this is important because you can see not just for today, you can go back, for example, here. Yeah, you can see the different mood that your kid has had in the different times of the day. You can also see the trend of the positive emotion that your kid has, and you can see many other things from here. We have already seen the historical track that you can check directly from here. And yeah, reject unknown calls. As I said before, you can also reject unknown calls. In this way, you can protect your kids from unknown calls from strangers, and he will be in a safe environment. And yeah, you can turn it on or off. It depends on you. Important is also the power on or off schedules, and that means you can choose the time when the watch turn on or turn off. For example, during the night, you can set to turn it on or off in a specific time, and then turn it on only in the morning. And if you do this, your kids won't be able to turn on the watch without your permission from the application. So you only can manage this feature from the application. You can change also this from here. You can turn on the button, and in this way, if you turn off, sorry, your kids will be able to turn on the watch even if you schedule the power off mode. Then you can also use this. For example, if you cannot find your watch, you can lock the watch, or use the play sound. Oh, okay. Now I try to play sounds, but you can do it only when you lock the watch, and you can do it when you cannot find it anymore, and it helps you to find it again. And so it's important. You can also manage the networks. You can connect to a Wi-Fi, but you can also insert a SIM card here to connect to internet, and so you can easily stay connected. And yeah, you can also see the wallpaper you can add from here, and you can manage the setting of the watch directly from here, from the smartphone. You can change the language, the time display format, the sound, and many other settings from here. You can transfer, for example, as I said before, if you have too many photos and messages, you can use these features to transfer from the watch to another devices. And you can also manage the different watches, because you can connect more than one watches with the single phone, with one smartphone. And so if you, as you can see here, the application say that we are the admin for these two accounts, but we also has the other accounts that you can also see, and in this way you can see the points, the friends, the contacts that some specific account has, and you can transfer the data from one watch to another. And yeah, these are the main features about the watch, the application, the smart application. And we can come back to talk about the different specific features that maybe make these watches different from a normal smartphone and from a normal smartwatch. We can start talking about the water resistance, because as you can see here, the watches are water resistant, and it's not always true for every smartwatch for kids. And I can show you right now that even if the watch is under the water, it's still working. I turn it on, so now I can use it normally, and it can also receive calls under the water. So you don't need to worry if, for example, your kid is playing with water, outside is raining, or he washing his hands. The watch is still working, so you don't need to worry. And I also has here some ice. The watch is in the ice, so you don't need to worry. Maybe I can show you from this camera. As you can see, the watch is in the ice and is still working. Here, yeah, you can still use this even if it's inside the ice. And what does it mean? This means that the watches are very resistant, and it's very difficult for your kids to break them, because they are designed specifically for kids. So the features are only for kids, and the materials also are designed for kids, so they are resistant, and they resist to low temperature and high temperatures under the water and in extreme conditions, so you don't need to worry about the broke of the watches. Another important features of the watches are the location system, the precise satellite positioning, because you can see the real-time position of your kids, but not just the real time. You can go back to up to 14 days, and you will be able to see his past activities, and in this way you will be sure about the precise location of your kids, and you will be sure about where he is, but also where he was. And the most important feature about these watches is the dual camera, because many smartwatches has only one camera, the front camera, but with the imoo Z7 you can use also the rear camera. And this is very useful in my opinion, because with the front camera you can show your face when you receive a video call, or from a video call from your friends or your parents. But with the rear camera you can show the environment to them, and you can do it in an easy way, because what happened normally, with other normal smartwatches. They have only one camera, the front camera. So, for example, when you have on your whistle and you want to show something about the environment to your friends or your parents, you have to flip the watch like this, or do something like this, and you cannot see what you are showing, and you're also doing this, but it's not a comfortable way. So with the imoo Z7 this is different, because when you show the environment with the rear camera, you can do it easily, and also you can keep see what you are showing, and you can see also the other person on the watch. And in addition to this, you also can take photos and video. It's in a HD quality, because the front camera has 2 megapixels and the rear camera has 5 megapixels. So you can take picture and video in high quality, and then you will be able to share them with your friends or your parents. And in this way, you will be able to share the moment, to live with another person. And I think this is very important, because often the parents cannot stay always with their kids, maybe because they are at work or they are busy. And with the imoo Z7 this is not too much a problem, because even when you are not with your kids, you can easily make a video call, and you can, it's like as you are living the moment with your kids. He can show you his face, but not just only his face, he can also show the environment, and in this way you are part of this moment, and you live this moment together. And compared to other watches, compared to other smartphone, this is different. First of all, for this dual camera that I just explained you, but also because of the precise satellite positioning system, because it's very accurate, and not every phone has these features. And also the watch has health mode and sport mode, so you can understand better the condition of your kids, and you cannot do this with your phone, with a normal phone. Yeah, maybe you can see the position, some specifics, but not every specifics, like with the imoo Z7. So this is very important, because you can understand better his condition and his feelings. And also very important is that with imoo Z7 watches, your kid is in a safe environment. It means that your kid is not exposed to the whole internet, because as we know, internet is very wide, and is easily to face some content that maybe you don't want, or some sensible content. And what happened with imoo Z7 happens that your kids only can face some content that you want, and you can manage easily from the application, as we seen before, and you don't need to worry about your kids will be exposed to some stranger or sensible content. And important is also that your kids can only receive messages, call and video calls from friends or people that you know, because you can see all his contacts from the application on your smartphone, and in this way you will be sure that he has only contact with people that you want. And another important thing is that with the imoo Z7 you don't need to worry about him to spend too much time on the watch, because if you give a smartphone to your kids, what happens? Usually they start downloading games or social media, and then they will spend many times on them, like for example playing the whole day, or playing video games the whole game, or maybe scrolling social media like TikTok, Instagram, and so on. And I think for maybe our kids from 4 to 12, that is the age that we designed the watch for, maybe is too early, and it's fine that we can make them connected to us, because now we are in 2025, so time has changed and is not like in the past. And maybe a smartphone is too early for our kids, but imoo Z7 is not so much a problem. It's not a problem at all, I think, because you can manage the environment in which your kid is, and you are sure that your kid is in a good environment. So your kids can only use some specific application. He can only make messages to send messages to friends, make video calls to friends that you know, and also you can stay connected with him in every moment. So you will always be sure that he is fine in good conditions. And if you are interested in buying some buy one watches or more, you can go on Shopee or Amazon, or on our website, and you can find the different watches. You can buy directly from them, and also if you are not satisfied, maybe actually I don't know why you shouldn't be satisfied with imoo Z7 or other watches, but it's okay, everyone has personal taste. Or maybe you bought imoo Z1 and you want to change in imoo Z7, you can do it easily in 15 days, because you can do it in these 15 days for free with no reason. And also if you buy it, you have 2 days shipping, so it's really fast to have it, and you don't have to wait. And if you want to give this, for example, to your son, you can do it in a very few days. So if you are interested, you can go on Shopee, Amazon, or on our website and buy one smartwatch. Okay, now I think I can show you the features of the application that you can find on the watch. We can see them together. I change the camera here, and when we turn on the screen, you will see this screen. You can see the time, but if you swipe up, you unlock the watches. You can see the time from the home screen, and if you go down, for example, you see the different application, but you can also see the different application on the right here. And if you swipe on the left, you can see the different contacts that your kid has, and you can easily make a call or a video call from here. You can also see the recent call and video call that your kid has done. Coming back to the home page, we can also go swiping down, and we can see the Wi-Fi, Bluetooth, the torch lighting, and the Vibrite Pure Plus ring, and so on. We can also adjust the volume from here, the brightness, and so on. But if we swipe on the right, we can see the chat that your kid has, and yeah, you can send messages. You can hold to talk to send an audio to other people, or you can write here something and then you can send it. And yeah, you can also send some stickers from here, and yeah, there are many stickers that you can send. You can also send some photos from your album. You can send a real-time photos. For example, you can turn on the camera, take a photo, and then you can decide to send or not. And that's the same for the video features. And yeah, you can also change the name or delete the contact friends. And you can see also all the other chat that your kid has. You can see also that he has some groups, and you can see the different people in here. Then there is the virtual me, that is just like an avatar that your kid can customize as he wants. He can achieve some points, and in this way he can customize more, unlock some features, and customize the virtual me. It says you can also see the ranking with other friends, and yeah, if you, for example, do some exercise or some records, you achieve more points, and in this way you will be able to stay connected with them. I don't know if it's still working this camera, but okay. Anyway, I can continue talking from here. Other features directly from the watches are the AI scanning, as I mentioned before. We can try right now together. For example, this is the camera, and I can scan something. I have a pen here, but I've already done with the pen, so now I will try with this little duck, and we can try right now. Okay, I take the photo, I'm scanning, and yeah, he say this is a toy, and that's true. This duck is like a toy. So when your kids can use this function, maybe when he is playing outside and he sees something different that he don't know, for example, a strange animal or some plants, vegetables that he want to know about, he can easily use the AI scanning to scan these things, and then he will able to understand better, and in this way he can enjoy the experience more. And other features are, for example, the adding friends, because with the imoo 7 you can easily add friends by just simply by bumping two watches together, and then you will be able to add new friends, and this means that your kids can easily make new friends, but with imoo 7 he can also stay and keep in touch with them, because he can once he added new friends, he can send messages, make a call, make a video call with them, and in this way he has more socialities. Directly from the watch you can also see some features like the health mode, and you can see the body temperature and the heart rate and the blood oxygen. Now if the camera is still working, I can show you. No, the camera is not working. Anyway, I can keep talking from here. And yeah, you can see the body temperature, the heart rate, and the blood oxygen. That means you can understand better the condition of your kids, and you can prevent some disease. For example, toy guy, I see that you are asking, is there any games in here? And the answer is no. You cannot find any games in these watches, but because the main purpose of the watches is that you can stay connected with your parents, and you can also share some moments with some people, and you can find a virtual me or some sticky cam, or you can compete with friends to have enjoyable or have fun moments. And to know how much is it, you can go on Shopify, Amazon, or our website, and it also has one 15% discount, because the original price is 219, but if you go on our website just for a limited time, you can find 15% of discount. So you can go on our website, but also on Amazon and Shopify to buy it. And maybe now, okay, I can keep talking from here. And I was showing you yeah, the sports mode. For example, you can you're welcome, Sam Stewart. And if you guys have any other question, don't be worried, feel free to ask me more in the comment, and I will answer you, give more details, or give you more information about. And coming back to talking about the sports mode, you can see the fitness mode, in which you can find for example, the duration of the activity, the distance, the heart rate, the calories burned, and so on. And in this way, your kids can not only keep track his activity, but you can also, as a parent, see this statistics directly on the application on your smartphone. And the application on your smartphone is very useful, because you can download both from Android and iOS. So both if you have an Android phone or if you have an Apple phone. And it is also very important, because the application, one more question, Sam Stewart. Yeah, you can enter numbers into it. For example, if you want to dial a call, I can show you right now. From here, wait a second. Okay, I can show you right here. If you go in the application, you can see okay, and you can type the number that you want and then make a call. Now I don't make a call because I don't know the number I made, but yeah, you can easily make the numbers. And but it's easier to make call from the contacts list that you have already here. And in any case, if your kids make some call, video call, or contact someone, you can see everything from the application on your smartphone. And if you don't want, for example, him to call someone, you can manage it from the application. This means that the application is very important, because makes you sure that your kid is in a safe environment, and he can only see content and stay connected with people that you want. I'm very happy, Sam, that you like it. So yeah, if you're interested, you can go on our website and enjoy of our limited time discount of 15%. And you can also rate us on our social media. And if you have any other question, feel free to ask in the comment. And yeah, as I said before, the application is very important because you can only your kids is not face to exposed to other external content like social media or games, and you can only manage the contacts and the people that your kid can see and stay connected to. And if we go on, we can see the other settings from the watches. Why is not? Okay, I can use the other one in here. Yeah. Other features, as I said before, are the step counter, because you can also keep trace of your kid's step counter, and you can also compete with friends. In this way, he can enjoy, have fun with friends, because he can see the other friends' number of steps, and you can also see these steps on directly from the application on your smartphone. And from the watch, you also has the album where you can find all the photos and videos that your kids has. And you can also share these photos and this content with other people directly from your watch. And you can always, as a parent, be able to see what your kids share with application on your phone. Very important is also the class mode, because maybe you don't want your kids use the watches in some specific times, like for example during school or during class times, and or maybe during the night, you can easily set this class mode in the application in the smartphone. And since you are asking if it's water resistant or waterproof, how is the watch next? Yeah, this is this watch is under the water and is waterproof. So as you can see, now it is still working. It's turned on, and you can still use it. So even if you try to call this watch under the water, it's not a problem. It's still working. And if, for example, your kid is playing with water, or he is washing his hands, or it's raining, or he goes swimming, it's not a problem, because your kid can keep using it, and you will be safe that it is still working. But also today we have also the one watch in the eyes, yeah, from here and here. So it's very resistant. It's still working. Here you can use it, and you don't need to worry about the watch, because it's very resistant. It's designed specific for kids. So as we know, kids like playing outside with nature things, with water also. So it's not a problem, because it's designed specific for this situation. It can resist her for low temperature, high temperature, in an extreme condition. but we hope that also your kids will never face ice. But anyway, it could happen and the smartwatch still working. And yeah, other features about the watch we can see together are, for example, you are asking if this has a camera. Yeah, of course it has a camera, and both imoo Z1 and imoo Z7, and in particular imoo Z7 has a dual camera, because with the front camera you can show your face, for example, in a video call, and the parents can see the kids face during these video calls. But if you flip up the watch, you can use the rear camera to show to the parents the environment, and it's very easy in my opinion to use it, because usually if the watch has only one camera, you have the watch on your wrist, you have to flip down the watch or do something like this that is not comfortable, and so it's very easily and comfortable to use it, and not just only for video calls, but also if you want to take photos or picture or videos about the environment, and then you want to share them to others. Yeah, there are many cool features about the watches. Today I am showing you the main important features in my opinion, but when you will buy the watch, you can easily find many other things that you maybe will enjoy, and especially your kids will enjoy it. And the camera is also the AI scanning, so you can take photos about the object around you, for example plants, vegetables, or animals, and you can understand what they are. So the kids, for example, that they may don't know many things, they can take screenshots of these things, and then the watch will tell them what it is. We can try it right now. We can try with, for example, this pen. I can show you. I put the pen here. I go on the AI scan mode. We flip up the watch and use the rear camera to take a photo about the pen. Now I took a photo about the pen. He is scanning, and I need to take again. Okay. Okay, you can also switch to the front camera to do this. And yeah, he says that he's a pen, and that's true, because of course this is a pen. So you can use it not just only with a pen, but with animals, vegetables, plants, and the environment around you. And I think for kids it's very important, these features, because he can explore the environment around him, and he can enjoy more this experience. The age for that we designed the watch for is between 4 to 12, but any age that you want, if the kids enjoy, it's okay, and it's up to you. But the main important thing is that your kid has a safe environment, so you will be safe about the content that he will face, and he is not exposed to other people. And we can see other features from the watch together. You can also from the watch see the storage, so you can see all the storage that every single application on the watch has, and you can manage them. For example, to see to remove one application, and if you want to free some space and something like this. And you can do something, some specific, some of these things you can also do it from the application on the smartphone. But how do you charge it? Just with simple cable. You can, as you can see, it's magnetic, so you can put it in charge maybe during the night or whenever you want, and the battery is about 740 milliampere, so it lasts up to 100 hours, and I think it's enough for a kids. And maybe you can also turn on the low power mode from the application on your smartphone, as we can see, as we have seen before. And yeah, you don't need to worry about this the battery, because it's not a problem in my opinion. Okay, I can show you also how the application on the smartphone works. If okay, no, okay, it's not working. Anyway, I can show you from here. When you open the application, you see this screen. This screen show you the different chat that your kid has, and when you open one chat, you can see the whole history that your kid has. For example, you can see the messages that he sent and that he has received, but also the code and the video call that you have received. And can I put the charger close to the camera so I can see what charger is this? I don't think I can. No, I cannot. I can show you the entrance of the charger from here. Yeah, you put the charger in this entry, and yeah, I have. Okay, perfect. The charger has these shapes, and it's designed specific for this kind of watches. And as you can see, it's also magnetic. Yeah, as long as you put it on charge, it charge. Okay. And of course, if you order one of these watches, we also give you the charger to charge them. You don't need to worry. Cool. I'm happy that you like these features and these watches. We can also see other features from the watch, from the smartphone, like this. This is the position, the real-time position, and you can not just only see the real-time position, but you can go back for up to 14 days back. And in this way, you can see exactly where your kid is, but also where your kid was. And if I can find, yeah, something like here, you can see the distance, the track that your kid has done in the, for example, this is one week ago, and you can see exactly the route that he made from the start to the destination. And yeah, from today up to 14 days back. And you can change the setting also from the application here. And from the application, you can also manage the fitness and sport activities, such as swimming or running activities. You can see the steps counter, the calories burned, or the heart rate and the duration of each activities. You can see like this, the distance, the calories burnt, the duration and the heart rate of these swimming activities. You can also change the settings if you want to change the daily goals, and for example for the heart rate, the step counter, and the duration of the activity, the daily goal activities. If you want, also you can manage the application on the smartphone directly from the smartphone, because you can set some limited time for each application, and in this way your kid can use the this is much better than the Space Talk brand watch, because these ones are waterproof and have lots of features. Yeah, I agree with you, Sam, and yeah, I agree, because these watches are very special because they have a lot of features that many other smartwatches doesn't have, and they have also some features that many smartphone also doesn't have. So they are really important and the right choice for one kids, and we think, in our opinion, that these are the best gifts that you can give to your kids, for example on his birthday, or in Christmas or other special occasion. And this is important because you can, if you give this to your kids, you will be able to stay and keep in touch with him or with her, and you will always be able to see where he is or where he was. And if you worry about his condition, you can easily make a call, a video call, to be sure that he or she is good. And you can also, with this watch, you don't have to buy a phone to your kids that maybe 4 years old or 6 years old is too young for kids to have a smartphone, because with a smartphone your kids can go on social media or face some content that you don't want. Yeah, this is a great gift. I will definitely buy one for a present. That's good. I'm very happy that you enjoy this kind of watches, and you can also let us know. You can write some review on our social, and yeah, thank you very much. And as I was saying, you can with these watches your kids can also your kids can also share the moments with you, because you can better, your kids can make a call or a video call with you, because nowadays many times the parents cannot stay with his kids. Maybe they are at work or they are busy, but with imoo Z7 they can easily make a video call with you, and in this way it's like you are there with him or with her, and in this way it's like you are living the moment, you are sharing the moment with them, and you can enjoy better, your kids can enjoy better the moment, and you both kids, you and your kids are both happy about this. And if we go if we come back to the application on the smartphone, we can see other features, and we can see the class mode. You can set the schedule directly from the application. The application is here. Okay. And you can set the time that you don't want your kid to use the watch, but your kids in any case still be able to see the time and receive calls from the emergency contact, but you cannot use the other application until the class mode ends, and you cannot also exit from this class mode. You can only manage the class mode from the application on the smartphone. So once the class mode is activated, your kid cannot exit from it, and you can only exit from this mode from the smartphone. You can also manage the chat. For example, you can set some limited, the time limited, if you don't want your kids use too much the watch or some specific application. You can also set it, or you can also disable some application. For example, if I disable the camera from the smartphone, the kids won't be able to use it from the watch anymore. But if I turn on again, he will be able again to use it. Yeah. Also, you can reject unknown calls from strangers directly from here, from your smartphone application. But also you can schedule the power on or power off to be sure that your kids don't use the phone, the smartwatch in sometimes specific times that you don't want. For example, during the night, you can set the time, and you can see the time. You can set the time here on the application. For example, you can set the time the watch turn off in the evening, and then it can turn on again in the morning. And if you switch this button, your kids won't be able to turn on the watch from the watch, but he has to wait the time that you set from the application. So you can manage the time that your kids can use it. And yeah, there are many other features that you can see, you can find on the application. I show you the main specific application, and we can talk about some situation maybe in which your kids can enjoy the watch. For example, okay, also Alessandro, I saw you that really like these smartwatches, and if you are interested in buy one, you can find on Shopee or Amazon or on our website. And also, if you go on our website, we have a limited time discount of 15%, and the original price is 219, but with this limited time offer, you has the 15% discount, and you also has 15 days return without no reason. That means if you, for example, are not satisfied, and actually I don't know why you shouldn't be satisfied, but it's okay, because everyone has personal taste, or maybe at first you bought imoo Z1 but you want to change and buy imoo Z7, you can do it in these 15 days without any problem. And also the shipping is only 2 days, so it's very fast, and if you have hurry to give these watches as a present to someone, you don't have to wait too much, because only 2 days and you will be able to have it. And yeah, as I was saying, some situation that you can use this watch are, for example, the time between the school and the home, because maybe your kids go to school alone, he walks or take the shuttle bus, but if something happens, you cannot know if he doesn't has anything. For example, he missed the school buses, but he has the imoo Z7. He can easily make a call to you or a video call to you, and in this way you will be able to help him, to go to him and help him. But also, if, for example, in holidays he wants to go on a campus or visit some friends or his grandparents, you are not need to worry, because you can easily stay and keep in touch with him in any moment. You can easily make a call, video call, or text him directly on his watch. And also you can see the exactly location, not just in real time. You can also go back up to 14 days. And this means that you always be able to be sure that he is in a good condition, and where you can know where he is and where he was. And also you will be able to see his health condition, like heart rate, the body temperature, and the blood oxygen. And in this way you can understand how he feels, but you can also prevent some disease, because if his body temperatures rise too much, is too high, you will be notified on your smartphone, and in this way you can make a call with him to be sure about his conditions. You can also see his mood conditions, because it's not just a physical monitoring, it's also an emotional monitoring, because you can see the emotion that he feels. And maybe I can show you right now from the application. You can see the here the mood, not just for today but also in the previously days. I can show you right now. Yeah, as you can see, in this day you can see the difference mood that your kids has experienced, like for example happy, pleasure, good, calm, or not so hot. And in this way you can understand better his feeling, and you can stay closer to him when he needs, or you can understand better his feelings. We can talk about also the main feature of the imoo Z7, that is the camera. The camera, because it has a dual camera. The front camera that you can use in video calls to show the face, your kid can use to show his face, and the rear camera. For example, just simply flipping up this the watch, you can activate the back camera. But yeah, as I flip back again, it turns off. But if I flip up again, the rear camera is turning on. And what you can do with the rear camera is very simple. You can take a photo or a video of the environment, and while you are in a video call, you can also see what the other people is doing, and at the same time you can also show your environment, and in this way you can enjoy better the experience and the call. And the camera is the front camera has 2 megapixels, and the rear camera has 5 megapixels. That means you can have photos and video in high quality. You can also use the AI scanning from the watch And this means that you can scan the environment, your kid can scan the environment and understand better, explore the environment and the things around him. It means you can scan, for example, animal or plants, and then he will be able to understand what they are. And for a kid, this is very important because he can explore the environment and understand the things that he has around. Okay, we can try now together. For example, here I have this toy is a duck. I can try scanning this duck with the AI scanning, and yeah, we use the rear camera, but we can also use the front camera. I take a picture of this. Okay, I took the picture. It is loading, and yeah, as you can see, and also her, it say this is a toy, and that's true. This duck is simply a toy. So your kids can use this mode to scan the environment, to enjoy, to explore, and know more about the things that he has around him. So if you are interested in buy some watches, you can go on Shopee, Amazon, or on our website. And if you go on our website, you can also enjoy of a limited time discount of 15%, and the original price is 219, but if you go on our website you can enjoy this 15% of discount, so you don't need to wait, you can buy right now to enjoy this 15% of discount. And also, if you are not satisfied, actually I don't know why you shouldn't be satisfied, but it's okay, everyone has personal taste. You can change your idea, or maybe you bought imoo Z1 at the beginning and you want to change to imoo Z7. You can easily do it in these 15 days, and you can return the watch without any reason. And also you has 2 days shipping, so the shipping is very fast. You don't need to wait to give this as a present. We can see other features on the watch. For example, the adding friends mode is very easy because when you are activating this mode, you can simply add new friends by bumping the 2 watches, and then your kids will be able to see new friends. It means that your kids cannot just easily make new friends, but you can also stay in touch with them, keep in touch with them, share moments, like for example sending them messages or photos or a video. You can also make a video call with them, and in this way they can stay in touch, share moments, and so on. And in any case, you as a parent can manage and see all the messages, the video calls that your kid do directly from the application on the smartphone. So you don't need to worry about your kid do this. Another way to add friends is also by scanning the PIN code. You can see the QR code in here, yeah, and the other people, like friends, can scan with the watch, or you can scan it with a phone, and in this way you will be able to add new friends, and then you can stay in touch with them. Other features are, for example, the the sticker cam, because with the sticker cam your kids can use the camera, but in a funny way, because he has some sticker that appear, some filter, and it's a little bit funny because he can take some funny photos and share with friends or with his parents. And he also can compete with other people, like friends, for example, in daily activities, such as the step counter, or the outdoor activities like running or swimming. And in this way, he will be able to earn points that he can use to customize and personalize more the virtual me. What is the virtual me? The virtual me is just like a virtual avatar that your kid can customize as he wants by achieving this point on the activities and ranking with friends. And it's not a game, it's just to have a little bit fun, to have a little bit of challenges between your kids and his friends, so they can enjoy more the experience, stay in touch with each others. You also have the funny cam that is different from the sticker cam, because with the funny cam you can for example do the smile test. What is the smile test? Is you can I can show you right now. I activated the camera. Now I start the detection, and you yeah, now I didn't make a big smile, but my score is 83, and I think your kids will do better if we try. You can try it and let us know in on our social. But you also can do this with friends. With this it has also the mode with more than one people, so you can do the smile test with other friends and see who has the biggest smile. Yeah, you directly from the watch you can also manage the application that you have on the watch, but you can manage better on the smartphone, because here you can see the storage, the version number, the source, and so on. But with the application on the smartphone right here, you can also set some time limited, or you can turn off some specific application if you maybe don't want your kid to use it anymore. And if you do this, you will be sure that your kids won't use the application that you don't want, or maybe you will be able to be sure that your kids use them only when you want. So you can do it by managing this or disabling this application, or maybe turn on the class mode, or turning on or turning off the smartwatch. So there are many different ways that you can do to be sure that your kids use the smartwatch only when you want. But in case, you don't need to worry, because the environment in these smartwatches is safe, and you can only see and face the content that you want, because you can manage everything directly from the smartphone, the application on your smartphone. You can download for free the application from the stores, both for Android and iOS, so it's not a problem. The application is very user friendly. You can easily understand how it works. But if you have any question, you can let us know in the comments, in our lives, in our social. I can also talk about the water resistance, because as you can see here, I have a smartwatch under the water. As you can see, it's still working, because I can turn it on I can unlock it and use the different application. And even if he's under the water, it's still working. So if your kids plays with waters, if outside it's raining, or maybe if he's washing his hands or swimming, it's not a problem. He can do it. He can also receive video calls under the water. It's not a problem. It's still working. I also here a little bit of ice, but at the beginning it was bigger ice. So to show you that these watches are really resistant, and you don't have to worry about they could be broken, because they resist to low temperature, high temperature, and in some critical situation, and they are really resistant, so you don't need to worry about your kids can broke them, and because they are designed specifically for kids, so your kids can use them freely and with any worries. So if you are interested in buy one watches, you can do it easily directly from some e-commerce like Shopee, Amazon, or directly from our website. If you go on our website, you can enjoy only for this limited time of discount about 15%, and the original price was 219, but now if you go on our website, you can enjoy this 15% of discount, and you can buy easily for this small price. And if you are not satisfied, you can also have 15 days to return the watch with no reasons. And actually, I don't know, maybe you change your mind, you bought the imoo Z1, but you prefer the imoo Z7, I can understand. You can easily do it. You can return the watch in 15 days, and we refund you, or yeah. And also you have the shipping that is only 2 days, so it's very fast, and you can as the watch in a very quickly and short time. So the main features about these watches are the dual camera, that is because the imoo Z7 has the rear camera, the front camera and the rear camera, so you can use them, for example, in video calls, or in to take video and photos. Another important is the GPS tracking, because you can track the real-time position, but also you can see the real-time position up to 14 days back. You can easily make phone calls, video calls directly from this watch, and you as a parent can reject an unknown call from strangers, and in this way you will be sure that your kid is in a safe environment. Your kid is in a safe environment also because you can manage every content that he is exposed to directly from the application on the smartphone. You can change every settings, you can set some limits, you can turn on the class modes, or you can disable some application. You can set sometimes the limited time that your kids can use the watches, and yeah, you will be sure that your kid use the watches in a right way and only when you want it. Another important feature is also the health monitoring, because you can monitor the kid's physical condition, like for example the body temperature, the heart rate, and the blood oxygen. But not just only this physical condition that allow you to understand his condition and to prevent maybe some disease. You can also see from the application on your smartphone the emotion, the mood that your kid has during the day and also during the past days. So you can understand better his feelings, his needs, and you can stay closer to him. So these watches are a very good way for stay connected with your kids without giving them a smartphone, because maybe they are too young to have a own smartphone. But with the imoo Z7 they are in a good and safe environment, and you will be always sure that they are safe and you will always be able to stay connected with them. So for today is everything. If you have any other question, we can see each other tomorrow, and let us in the comment.